Hi, I'm Susan Rutledge, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the star tool in Adobe Illustrator. We'll be dragging out stars on the artboard and changing the number of points and the size of the points. Now, the star tool is located on the left toolbar with the other shapes, and the last tool I used was the rectangle tool, so that's the one that's on the front of this toolbar, but when I press and hold down, I have a flyout menu, and I can come over and choose the star tool. Now notice there's not a keyboard shortcut for this tool, so you're going to have to come over to the toolbar every single time to activate this tool. Alright, once I have it active, all I have to do is press down with my mouse and I can drag out a star on my artboard. Now I'm not letting up on my mouse because I want to show you how to increase the number of points. So with the mouse still down, I'm going to use the up arrow key, and every time I press the up arrow key, I increase the number of points. Now if I want to decrease the number of points, I use the down arrow key, and each time I press the down arrow key, I reduce the number of points. The fewest number of points that you can have on your star is 3 points, and it doesn't really look like a star, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this back to 5 points. Now, before I let up on my mouse, I can also change where those inside anchors are, which change the size of the point and the length of the point. I'm going to press down on the Command key, and as I drag towards the center, you can see that my points are becoming narrow and they appear to be longer because of the ratio between the center of the star and these points. Now, I can also drag out away from the center, and I'm able to make a really large star, and you can just see all of the different ways that you can make these shapes as you come in and out as you hold down that Command key. Now I'm going to drag out about to here, and I'll let up on the Command key, and I'm going to go back to the up arrow key. I can continue to use that since I haven't let up on my mouse. I can go back and forth. In fact, I'll come back to the Command key and we'll drag out here, and now I'm going to release my mouse. Once I do, I can't make any more changes to the number of points or the shape of the points, but I can reduce or increase the size of the entire star. I'll come over and get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, and when this star is selected, I don't have a bounding box around it. So to get the bounding box, I'll go up to View, go down to Show Bounding Box and click here, or use the keyboard shortcut Shift Command B. This is a good shortcut to remember because there are times when you want the bounding box and there are times when you don't want it. And with the shortcut, you can just toggle back and forth easily. So we're going to go ahead and select the Show Bounding Box. Then I'm going to hold the Shift key down and drag from any one of the anchor corners, and you'll see how easily I can decrease or increase the size. And because I'm holding that Shift key down, I maintain the exact proportions of the star. Now, if you know the number of points that you want on your star, there is another way that you can actually make that change. I'll delete the star we have, and I'll click to activate the star tool, and then I'm going to click on the artboard. This opens up the star dialog box. The radius 1 is the distance between the center of the star and the outer anchor on each point. And radius 2 is the distance between the inside anchors and the center of the star. Then the points is simply how many points are on the star. So to show you how this works, I'm going to type in a 2 for radius 1 and a 1 for radius 2. So 2 inches, 1 inch, and then let's do 10 points, and I'll push OK, and I instantly have what I've asked Illustrator to create. Now if I click again on the artboard, you can see what the dimensions are. Radius 1 is the distance from the center of the star to the outer point. Radius 2 is the center of the star to the inside anchor, and then we have 10 points. And that can come in handy when you know the exact size and shape that you want for your star. So let's try another one. I'll leave radius 1 at 2 inches and change radius 2 to 1.9 inches. and I'm going to change the number of points to 50 and then say OK. And you can see what we have created here. Let's come back and remind ourselves of those measurements. Radius 1 is 2 inches. So the measurement from the outer anchor to the center is 2 inches. And then radius 2 is 1.9. So it's just a little bit smaller. So I end up with a star that has very small points and a big center. And then I have 50 points here. All right, I'm going to cancel this and let's delete these and we'll do one more. I'll get the star tool, click here. For this one, we'll leave radius 1 at 2 inches and radius 2, I'm going to change this to 0.75 and I'm going to change this to 20 and I'll say OK and get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, and then let's pull up the dialog box to remind us here we have 2 inches from the outside anchor to the center and 0.75 inches from these inside anchors to the center, and then we have 20 points. So really, based upon radius 2, that determines the shape of your star and how narrow or how wide or how deep you want to call it are the points on the star. All right, let's cancel this. I'll get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, and we'll delete that star. Now, there are a lot of different ways you can customize your star by adding a fill color or adding strokes or changing the stroke weight or even adding some special effects. Let's look at what a couple of these are. I'll click on the star tool, click on the artboard, and I'm going to change the radius 1 to 4 and radius 2 to 2, and let's change the number of points to 15 and say OK. And I'll get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, and we'll move this down where we can get a good look at it. And I'm going to change first the weight of the stroke. I'll type in a 5 to make that 15 points. Then I'll come up to Effect, down to Stylize, and I'm going to choose Round Corners, and let's look and see what a 1/2 inch will do. I'll say OK, and then I want to change the fill color, and then I think I'm going to add the bounding box back in to resize this. Keyboard shortcut Shift Command B, and then I'll hold the Shift key down, and you can see the interesting little shape that I can make. I can make it bigger. And we can have all sorts of different designs created just by changing and adding that rounded special effect. All right, I'm going to do one more here. Get the star tool, click on the artboard, and we'll use the same dimensions that we had before. Say OK. And I'm going to get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V. Now, because I had rounded corners on the last star that I created, my new star is going to have that same effect until I come over to the Properties panel. In this Appearance area, I can actually remove round corners. So I'll click here on the trash can. The round corner effect is gone. What I want to do is round just the inside anchors. So we'll get rid of the bounding box, keyboard shortcut Shift Command B, and I'll get the direct selection tool, keyboard shortcut A. And if I start dragging on any of these handles, everything is going to round like it did on this other example. But I only want to round the inside anchors. So I'm going to lasso over just the inside anchors. And I'm being very careful not to select any of the outer anchors. And now that I have these selected, I can grab one of the handles in the selected area and I can round these out, and I have a different looking shape. And then we'll get the selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, and go back and get the bounding box again, Shift Command B, and I'm going to reduce the size here. Just move this over here so you can see what the difference is. So now you know how easy it is to change a star shape in Adobe Illustrator. You drag out the star, keep that mouse down, and use the up or down arrows to add or remove points, and you use the Command key to drag to the center to make your points skinny or drag out to make them larger. And once you have the star the way you want it, you release the mouse, and if you want to resize it, just activate that bounding box and hold down the Shift key, and you can drag it easily to increase it or to decrease the size. I hope this has been a helpful tutorial, and ask you to do me a favor and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my future training on how to use different tools in Adobe Illustrator. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.